I promise you, days have come and go. Days have been spoken and they came to nothing, but not this one. I give you 1,000,000,000% that on the 23rd or 24th, the rapture of the church will take place. I'm asking the world, excuse me?
In 2026.
In 2025.
2025. Yes, 2025, yeah.
In 2025.
I'm trying to look at our team. The reaction, because I'm like, it's too much for the two of us. I'm like, anybody, somebody, are you ready?
I'm asking the world to be ready, as you said,
Sure.
to give their life to Jesus. Jesus is God. There's in a vision, in a dream again, see him in heaven. He's wearing the same king's robe. And then there he tells me, you must not open a church. You will introduce me as the soon coming king to the world.
That's it.
That's what he told me.
Clear assignment.
Exactly. And just to cut the long story short, he was standing outside the building in heaven. That looks like, if you know the Supreme Court in America, it has pillars outside. I mean, he was standing outside this building, if I'm mistaken. Yes. So, and then, yes, that dream would then confirm what I had felt he was smiling about when I saw him the day I closed the church. That dream would then confirm that really
This is what I've called you
I'm
for.
not supposed
Yes,
to open a
the
church.
church.
I'm just supposed to announce him as the soon coming king to the world. So that was 2016. 2017, in a vision, in a dream, I'm taken to heaven. And there in heaven, in a throne room, I see Jesus sitting on his throne. On the floor, I could see there was a mist. And I could hear a sound around, as if the sound was the sound of a war. It was like something is coming to the world. That's what the impression I had hearing the sound. Something very, very, very serious is coming to the world. So I looked at Jesus. He was sitting down and with his arms resting on the armrest of the throne. Again, without opening his mouth, with his mind, and I could hear him very loud and clear. He said to me, I am coming soon.
Sure.
So when he said these words, he started to stand up but holding the arms rest. So he was standing up, but before he could fully stand up, as he was standing up, power came from him, harmlessly blew me backwards out of heaven, through the sky, in seconds. And I landed on my bed. The moment I landed on my bed, I woke up. And I cried. Because when I was crying in that moment, I was feeling his presence in me so strong. My wife was sleeping next to me. She said to me, what's wrong? I don't know why I said this to her, but this is the answer that came out of my mouth. I saw a man in heaven. Those were my words. Fast forward, 2018. Again, in a vision, in a dream. I don't see him in this dream. But I hear a voice so loud, his voice so loud. And he says these words. And to the people who are listening, please pay attention to what I'm going to say. Mark the words that I'm about to say, because none of the words that I'm saying are going to fall to the ground. None of these words will be empty. Because they come from God himself. In other words, they will be fulfilled. He said these words in a loud voice. I didn't see him, but he spoke in the voice in this dream. He said, there will be no World Cup 2026. He was speaking of the Men's Soccer World Cup. Because life on earth will not be business as usual for those who are left behind. These are the words he spoke to me.
That's in 20?
He said
26.
20,
No, I'm saying you received that in 20 what?
2018.
6
What?
years ago.
That was many years ago. So that's what he said in 2018. After he said these words, I woke up. Me, I'm not a fan of soccer. So in that moment when I woke up, I did not know when the last World Cup was,
And when the next
when
one
the
is
next World
coming.
Cup that is coming, when it would be. I did not know. So I researched. Is there going to be a World Cup
in
in
2026?
2026? And then I discovered there is going to be a World Cup 2026.
Sure.
And this World Cup is going to be in America. Okay. Fast forward, still in 2018. I wake up. This now, this vision is the last one. This is the main one.
That's the main one? You just got a date. What do you mean?
Yes, but this one that is coming is actually the main one. So I was sleeping one morning. Early morning, I wake up. I'm awake now. I'm not dreaming. I switch on the lights. And I am reading my Bible. I read my Bible. And Jesus appears as,
Yeah.
you guys are sitting opposite me. He appears in front of me. In a white robe this time. I'm looking at him and he says these words. From the time Israel became a nation in 1948, there will be 77 years to the Exodus. Now, he used the word Exodus, but he was talking about the rapture.
Okay. He's soon coming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remember, I'm not dreaming. I'm looking at him
Telling you.
as he's talking, without his mouth opened. Remember, he's
Thoughts.
speaking through
Speaks
his
to the
mind.
spirits, yeah.
He says to me, on the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025, I will come to take my church.
There's a date.
There is a date. On the 23rd and the 24th of September
2025.
2025.
So what happens 2026 now?
2026, what he was telling me is that by June, the world is gearing up towards the World Cup, right? But by June, they think the World Cup will happen. But after the rapture of September 2025, the chaos that would be in the world, the destruction, the devastation that would be in the world after the rapture, there will be no World Cup 2026.
So it's like
In other
gearing
words,
up
the
Remember,
world...
he's coming to take his own. So, which means the ones that are not in Christ, they are remaining.
They are remaining
But they're going to
behind.
remain in chaos, basically. That's what you're saying.
Let me finish
They're
up
not
his
confused.
message.
Oh, yes,
Okay.
yes.
After naming the 23rd and the 24th of September 2025 being the rapture day, he then says, then after there will be a 7 years tribulation on earth on those left behind. And then it says, on the 15th of September, 2032, I will return to earth as king. So on the 23rd and the 24th of September, he said it would come, it is going to be, if you are aware, a festival of the trumpets. It's in the book of Leviticus chapter 23.
It's in the Old Testament.
It is celebrated over 2 days. It's the 23rd. This year is the Jewish festival.
Okay.
It will be celebrated on the 23rd and the 24th
Of September.
It actually falls on one day. But because of those who needed to confirm first when, because they marked the day by sighting the new moon. So if they sight the new moon on the first day, so that day they celebrate the Feast of Trumpets. Or if they sight it on the second day, then the second day becomes the celebration of the Feast of Trumpets.
Okay.
So he says to me, another thing that I forgot, he says, in these 2 days, no one knows which day or hour
Okay.
I will come. This is what he says.
Okay.
So the 15th of September, when he returns to be king on earth, it will be on the day of Atonement Feast. It's also a festival, that is a Jewish festival that is
That's
celebrated.
2030.
That's 2032. That's 7
The
years
7 years
later,
after, yes.
after 2025. So I am here to warn South Africa and the world that Jesus is returning. If you are found without Jesus in your heart, in your life, if you have not given your life over to Jesus, time is closing in. The set time that God had put for people to receive him, the period of grace that Christ has given, God has given the church to reach out to the world so that they could receive Jesus and be saved. But now that time is closing in. Within 3 months, the world would be an unrecognizable place. We are only left with 3 months, or just a little over 3 months, and then the rapture would happen, where millions of Christians all around the world, including South Africa, will disappear in a split second. And after this great disappearance, after the removal of Christians in the world, then the judgment of God is going to fall upon the world for 7 years. This is what will actually lead to the world ending before the return of Jesus to rule now on this earth in 2032 on the 15th of September. So I am here to plead and to beg the people. The time that you thought you had,
You don't have it.
you don't have.
You.
Because remember, I was not chosen to open a church. I thought that's what God had for me. But my calling would then I would find out that my calling would be to announce to the world that Jesus is first of all alive and living, and he's coming. So world, be ready. Leave all sins, like all the burden of sins behind, and come to Christ, where you will find salvation. Because the time, as I said, is now closing in. I am one of the last call of God. I won't say I'm the only call, but I am one of the last call of God and appeal to everybody, celebrities, business people, ordinary citizens, government, ministers, presidents, countries, continents, all over the world, my appeal to you that give your life to Jesus now, because the time of the rapture is at hand. Now, many people will say to me, but many people have predicted the dates.
Yeah.
There's other dates there, but the one that I'm telling you is the true one. So Tom Horn says, he then sat down because the asteroid that they are talking about is in John saw it in Revelation chapter 8. It is in Revelation chapter 8, it talks about an asteroid that comes and hits Earth and destroys the world. So Tom Horn then counts from 2029 April because he believed that this Revelation 8 asteroid would hit Earth in the middle of the 7-year tribulation. He then counts back 3.5 years back, and then he lands in
26.
2025.
Oh, 2025, yeah.
In 2025. He doesn't specify the month or the day,
Yeah.
but the year, 2025. And I put it to you, that man was right, if you look at Matthew 24, verse 36, it says, no one knows the day or the hour. But there is a feast or a Jewish feast called no one knows the day or the hour. It's called the Feast of Trumpets. It is called no one knows the day or the hour, as I explained earlier.
Yeah.
It depended whether the day would be the first day or the first day or the second day,
Yeah.
when the new moon would be spotted. So it was called no one knows the day or the hour. And some people would say only the Father knows the hour or the day and not Jesus, And, and also I say to you there that what Jesus was actually talking about was, he was making an illustration in a wedding, in a Jewish wedding. The father would be the one who tells the son, go and fetch your bride.
Oh, so you think God then told Jesus to convey the message?
So Jesus is explaining to Jewish people, but making an example of a Jewish wedding, that when I come to earth, it would be as, the father tells the son, go fetch your bride in a wedding. So the father will send me to come and take. But the difference now is that the father, in the case of Jesus, the father is the son, and the son is the father. In other words, it's one God, but in three.
Yes.
So Jesus being God is all-knowing, so he knows the day or the hour. It does not literally mean we will have no knowledge, or he has no knowledge of the hour or the day. That's why I say in 2018 he revealed the hour.
So why
The day
why
and the
in
day.
2018 and you only speaking about it now?
I've not been speaking. It is not my first time to speak about it.
Oh, okay.
There is a podcast. I don't know if I can mention it.
It's an international podcast.
It's an international podcast
Yeah.
that I think is called. Can I mention it?
Yeah, you
Yes,
can.
yes.
God's Voice Daily,
Oh,
where
okay.
I give this testimony.
Okay.
Can I give you, because of time,
Yeah.
a simple answer? After receiving this revelation, Jesus, he died, was buried, he rose again, and he ascended to heaven in 32 AD. And scholars or biblical scholars all agree that he would be gone for 2,000 years. If you add 2,000 to 32, like 32 AD plus 2,000 years, you land up at 2032, being the return of Christ. But then now you need to subtract
7 years.
7 years, because there needs to be, before he returns as king, there needs to be the 7 years of tribulation where God now judges the world on those left behind. So if you minus 7 from 2032, you end up at 2025. I promise you, days have come and go. Days have been spoken and they came to nothing, but not this one. I give you 1,000,000,000% that on the 23rd or 24th, the rapture of the church will take place. I'm asking
2026.
The world, excuse me,
In 2026.
in 2025.
2025. Yes, 2025, yeah.
In 2025.
I'm trying to look at our team. The reaction, because I'm like, it's too much for the two of us. I'm like, anybody, somebody, you ready?
I'm asking the world to be ready, as you said,
Sure.
to give their life to Jesus. Jesus is God.